Hey guys, I don't have my selfie stick with me today, so it's a little bit closer up view. It's a way closer view. So I told Selma last night that I'd show the puppy. So this puppy's name is Sandy. Sandy is a part of my GoLive today. Sandy. She's a cute puppy. Jordan. Hey brother. Good to see you once again. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the support. It means a lot, brother. In today's day and age, you really know who your friends are when they support your GoLive. Cindy, thanks for joining me. Sorry I was so late, but I was out. I forgot my phone. And then I seen last second, so I jumped on at the end, even though it wasn't right away. I went and watched your replay, so you rocked it. I'm touching base on my GoLive today, a little bit to do with yours, not so much the growing my business, but the child aspect of it. Being home with my daughter for so many weeks now, which is totally awesome, I've realized how happy I am and how happy children are, and how children don't give a fuck about what's going on around them. They don't care what's happening. All they care about is doing what they want to do. They'll get up 1,000 times at lunchtime to go play with the puppy, and the puppy is a part of the topic I wanted to talk about, because puppy is brand new as well. So that's where it kind of falls into the same place as what you were talking about, Cindy, about just the youth aspect of it. Hi Selma, thanks for joining. Thanks for your support. Like I said, I don't have my selfie stick today, so we're getting a close-up of me and my cool shades. You guys like those shades or what? I'll take them off so you guys can see my face. Get a good sun glare there in the background. It's because it's a beautiful sunny day. I don't have any worries whatsoever that my phone will shut off, because I believe it's minus 13 right now, which some people would say, wow, crazy. But no, that's an awesome day here in Calgary. So I want to go back to youth and how all of our children are so pumped for Christmas, for playing with a puppy, for getting to play at the playground. And I find a lot of us, as we grow up, we seem to forget all about those little things, the most important things in life, the cherishing of moments that some people would be like, oh, well, that's just playing on the playground. Well, no, playing on the playground is like a whole imagination station. And you know what? Whenever you're at the imagination station, anything's possible. So in their minds, they're still in that phase where you could mold and give them key information to set their goals and their dreams a sail across that ocean that we call life. And they have no biased opinions, and they have no inklings to not want to do what they want to do, because they're already doing it. They're already right there on that boat, full sails, cruising as far and as fast as they can across that ocean, which is definitely one of the most cool things to witness. I've missed out so much on my daughter's 7 years that now that I get this chance to actually sit back and like smell the coffee, kind of speak, I actually realize, and it brings me back to when I was a kid, building forts on the west coast of Vancouver Island and big bonfires out there by myself, and babysitting to make money so that I could buy camping equipment. And it brings you right back to when you were a little kid and you had all those dreams and desires. And you know what? No matter what anybody said, you could accomplish all of those goals. Well said, brother. Thanks. I want to read some of these. Sorry. I'm trying to not scroll down as much because I find that it distracts my train of thought. So I'll go back and I'll read some of these. Cindy's awesome GoLive, girl. Yes, it did rock, Cindy. You're rocking it. Coolio. No, not going to affect us. Sure as hell ain't going to affect us. That's awesome. Yeah. Well said. Yes, Jordan, like I said, you give me a contact. I'll give you guys a perfect example. I got a buddy here now, Adam Wolf. I had him working with me up in Fort McMurray, Alberta, and he was one of my loader operators. I was the foreman on site. And I convinced him, like everybody else does, come back to Alberta, there's good work here. And yeah, gravel crushing is good work, it'll pay a lot. But I'll give you an example of what Adam's dream really looks like at the moment. And honestly, he's still hung up. He's in the denial phase when he needs to see actual results and see money coming into my bank account before he's even willing to like grasp the idea. He thinks that it's a scam or whatever. And I'm telling him that I'm not going to try to convince anybody. So this right here is Adam home on wheels right now. He paid $1,200 for it. And just recently, he quit his job because they were going to take away his live-out allowance for living in this camper. So already off all year. And then they were going to cut his wage down, so he was going to lose about $2,000 to $3,000 a month off of his paycheck just to stay out and do 120 a week. So right now, he's over there, and he's wiring up the wiring harness. Sorry if my camera's shaking lots, it's a little bit cold on my hands. There's Sandy in the background. He got that wire. So he is living his dream as much as he can, because he's living his dream exactly how they've taught us for years and years and years of going to school. And yeah, even in France, Montreal, they still teach you the same garbage that they teach you here in English Canada on the West Coast, that you have to get a good paying job, and you have to get a wife, and you have to have kids, and you have to do all this stuff, and no matter what, you're gonna do the Salma put up a post, warning, stuck in the 40-40-40 scam. Yeah, well, he does the 120 hour a week making some other jack a lot of money, because gravel crushing, if you own your own gravel crusher, you're bidding on $1 million deals. So Adam's putting in his 120 hours a week. He got himself a puppy so that he could have some company out in the middle of nowhere. And he's stuck. Like, honest to God, he's stuck. Because I seen a post, I think Selma put that one up too. It was this guy, and he's sitting at a conference desk or table with all of his guys around him, and he said, you're either for it or you're against it. Well, Adam's in that still, I'm against it, because he needs to be shown what they haven't taught him all these years, what actually does work. So I'll read down again. Cindy, I can't get pretty emotional in my GoLives. Passion for something and gratitude is powerful. Yes, you know what? This morning I was talking to John Peabody. He's one of my uplines. He's Aaron Fraser's upline, actually. But he's a big mentor in my life. I got to put a huge shout out to the guy, because he's helped me tremendously throughout my journey so far. He's just about to go on a trip right away here, which is totally awesome. And like, I'm explaining to him how I'm so grateful for certain individuals in this industry for even coming up with this, coming up with the plan and setting things in motion. And it's like, when I think about the gratitude aspect for me, and I'm already a happy guy, I'm a pretty emotional, love-struck guy. I like romance, and I like long walks on the beach and all that jazz. But the levels of gratitude, I'm on day 45-17 or 16 on the magic. So I've done 16 days past the actual book. So I've done the 28 plus 16 more. And every time I open that book, I think to myself, all of you guys that have been right there beside me the whole time, I might not have known each one of you right from the beginning, but as I go along, I start meeting new ones, and things start to get a little bit more clear. And each day when you're growing that new career, that new path or whatever, the one that you're walking down, you might not be able to see 2 miles up the road at nighttime until you actually drive on it, but it gets a little bit clearer. Maddie, thank you for joining. I know you've been busy all day. That's totally awesome. Yeah, I know, you gotta work. It's all good, don't worry though. Like I said, I'm gonna be a 6A-2 or 6A2-8 before I even know it. It might take a little bit of time to get there, but I have the desire and the burning will. It's not Tony Robbins that says it, but he said, one of the guys that I'm really passionate about, I should even know his name, but right now I'm kind of drawing a blank, is that If you want to succeed in life, you gotta want to succeed more than you want to breathe. And you know what? Honestly, I've done enough breathing in my life. I am sick and tired of taking in breaths because I want to succeed more than I want to breathe. And I know each one of you does as well. And all the friends that I have that watch this that aren't in this program, I know that they want to succeed more than life itself. They don't want to breathe anymore, but they're stuck breathing because they're so used to doing it the way that they've been teaching you. The one thing I'm pissed off the most about school is that they didn't teach you taxes, knowing that every last one of you when you graduated was going to start your life on your road and have to do taxes. Well, why the teach you? Sorry, I don't want to get too passionate about that, but that's one of my things that I really hate about school and the system that fucking brought you up in. Yeah, that really grinds my gears. So, Darcy, thank you for joining me. I tried to join you. Yours was kind of sketching out, but I know, man, one day I'll hire you to be my chef. You probably won't want to cook anymore, but I'll get you over anyways, because I know that you got the drive and the desire to do it as well. And I know that each one of us, actually, I feel it in my bones. I was explaining to Maddie last night, I've known my whole life that I was going to be successful. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. And you know what? I know in my inner being that I have the desire to accomplish all the goals that I want to. Hey guys, I am so sorry. I honestly did not think it was too cold, but I guess it was too cold. My phone died. Again, I seem to have the worst technical difficulties doing these lives. Hopefully a couple of you guys join back on so I can express to you how grateful I am for all of you. It is cold. My phone is taking a bit to warm up. So we'll wait a couple seconds here. So hopefully you guys get a notification that I'm back on. And we'll give it a couple seconds. I got 14. Jordan, man, hit me up, man. I've got this opportunity that I want you to sign up for tonight. Cindy, thank you for joining again. Selma, thank you for coming back. I did have technical difficulties this time around. It is too cold still for me to stand outside. Good now, yes. So Jordan, I was saying, hit me up, brother. This opportunity, there's a lot of naysayers in the industry, but I believe true to my heart that you have the ability to see through and past all that. I would never try to steer you in the wrong direction. So I was getting pretty passionate there. I seem to be having all these technical difficulties. I'll get a hold of you, bro. Yes, man, do, because it's something that we could grow your future. And if you guys don't know Jordan, drummer, man, the guy can wail. He's going to a concert in 2 weeks now. It's totally fucking killer. I believe it's 2 weeks. The guy has always had passion. He's one of my best friends. I love him lots. Maddie's wondering if I fixed this GoLive. Yes, Maddie. So I was getting pretty passionate there about the Canadian school system and how they don't teach taxes, which in my head, you're like, you get out of high school and you're like just out the age where you're gonna have to start doing your taxes. I mean, yeah, everybody tells you that yeah, like you get out of school and you're gonna have to do your taxes. Everybody tells you that life's hard and it's not gonna be easy. Just enjoy your childhood while you can. But when you get old enough to grow up and move out on your own, you're gonna realize that life slaps you in the face. You got all these bills and all this rent and payments and everything like that. Well, the one thing that they needed to teach you so you don't get audited and go to jail is your taxes. That really grinds my gears. So I'm gonna cut this one a little bit short because we had that longer one beforehand. Again, very grateful for every last one of you guys. I want to bring some more passion to each one of you. I notice that each one of you, as you go on, is getting a little bit better and a little bit better. I hope that I'm getting better. I'm not sure because I haven't watched the last two because I want to wait a couple before I watch the next one. So much love to every last one of you guys. Very grateful. Darcy, if you see this one again, you rock too. Same with you, Cindy. Everybody's killing it. I'm loving it. We will all be 6A 2-8s before we know it, and I desire to do it. So at that, I'm sitting in the truck. It's nice and warm in here. My buddy Adam's outside freezing. He's got to do what he's got to do. I'll go out and give him a hand. I love you guys lots. You guys rock my world. You keep me motivated for how much I keep you guys motivated. I want you guys to know that it's the same way around. I love you guys lots. Peace out. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.